Buenos nachos, wasteland aficionados. That rhymed, and I did not do that on purpose. I swear it, because I am no poet, and I know it. Alright, that I did on purpose. And I apologize. So, you're going to notice the ground is looking a little different and a little snazzier. In the previous video, I had mentioned that I was working on some texture mods to make things look a little better. And that was one of them. I kind of liking it. Not 100% sold on it, but at the moment I kind of like it, so it's gonna stay. And let's go ahead and take a look at the actual road out here, so you can see what it is supposed to look like. So not too bad. I also did an update on the textures for everything else. Supposed to make them a little sharper, a little nicer. I'm not even sure if that mod is actually working or not, but yeah, I don't know. I did have another texture pack that I did install that I was trying to get to work that just did not work. Notice we've got some little sun ray things going on here. I have another 2 mods that have to do with lighting. I forget the names of them. Actually, you could probably find them right here. Sun alignment tweaks is one of them that is supposed to give you more realistic lighting during sunrise and sunset, etc. And the other one is, I guess, more realistic, vivid lighting. Don't notice much of a difference out here, but supposedly inside it's supposed to really snazz things up. Alright, so we're going to jump right into this. Actually, first things first, I want to make a couple of merchants here. I'm going to start making them along as I go. Let's go into Game, Workshop, and Spawn Settler. We'll just do 2 randos. Doesn't really matter. There it goes. I thought we were frozen for a second there. Spawn another guy, or girl, or dog. Who cares? Alright.
You work, you eat.
How you doing?
Simple as that.
You. No, you're not assigned to food. You're going to come over here.
Okay.
You're going to be my weapons person. You. No longer food. You're going to be my
Sure.
garbage person. Trader or something. I don't know. But we're within bounds, so they should have no problems. You should have no problems. There you go. Getting into your spot. Dude, go. Come on. Come on. Really?
Got it.
Alright, anyway. So there we go. We got a couple merchants. Hey, there he goes. Let's see if he can actually make it in around my boundaries. Then, you know what? We're going to cage him in. Boom. Nice. His hands are sticking through the counter. I could probably fix that. Let's lower this a little. One more. Let's see. There we go. Of course, that makes that gap a little high now. Let's go ahead and scooch that down. Same thing with that one. Got a little bit of a gap up there. It's not the end of the world. Actually, that's perfectly fine. Cool. So this kind of has been bugging me. So we're going to kind of play around with this for just a moment. We're going to, let's see, come into the Rufuses section. There we go. We got these guys. Stick that in there. And then we're going to go into walls. Gap fillers. Use a combo of both. Excelente. That dude there. Couple little doers. Overlap that guy. Boom. You are secure, my good man. My good ghoul, I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, this is going to be our market. And it's starting to get dark because I turned off that setting that clears the weather automatically for me when I go into workshop mode, and apparently it's yeah. Let's go ahead and get some clear weather here again real quick. It's not gonna last, but there we go. Mucho better. Alright, we need more shops. So we're gonna go into maybe workshop decorations. Or yeah, I think I passed you. There you are, WDP. Vendors, let's see. Oh, no, you know what? I do really, really like the one from CVC for armor, if remembering correctly. Let's head on over there. And armor. You got this little thing here, which is pretty cool. That's not the... There we go. I like that guy there, too. And yes, this one. Let's see. Okay, there's our entryway. So I know, this is a parking lot, but maybe... maybe we'll put them over towards the center. Maybe they had, like, a parking toll booth thing here. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to plop that down just like that. Perfect. Get a little closer to the wall. We'll even butt it up against the wall. I know we're going to lose a little bit of that, but I don't care. Let's get you into the ground. Nice. Perfect. Oh, wait, no. We got some fence sticking in. Oh, wait, no, that's part of it. Okay, never mind. That's kind of weird, but I'll take it. And let's see. Alright, I think I went too low with you, because now you're, like, sitting there in the ground. Alright. So we're going to have a little gap there we're going to have to fill at some point, but yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? And I will stick some of my own fencing down in around there so that we can kind of fully close this off. You know what? Let's do a quick save. Save quickly. I don't have much to show you for my Jamaica Plain build. Got a couple little things here and there, but nothing that really... I haven't really done much work for it, so... Alright. Go ahead and let's get some fencing. It says... Ooh, barbed. I like barbed. Barbed is a very nice person. Sweet. That looks almost perfect. Is there a post? Just a plain post? Yes, there is. Do you snap? You don't snap to your own thing? Come on, CVC creator person. Hop to it. Alright, so now we got this little gap here. What else we got? Dead walls. Car fence. Not really. All you really need is like a narrow piece. I think I'm just going to end up sticking like a regular wood wall. Oh, great, we're getting rain. Just like in real life, anytime I try to do something outside, it rains. Fantastic. Alright, so we could probably just, but then that's going to be not tall enough. I could just, alright, let me turn that off, because that's getting on my nerves. There we go. Do a little something like that. And we can tie a little something like that into there. That works. I will take it. Alright, cool. So we got our little shop built here. Now we need to make it functionality. So we're going to come back over here, armor, and let's see. We also got that bit there. That's the one I used. Ooh. With its own door, and it snaps. Love it. Alright, but I need to get in there, so hold your horses. Alright. So we got that other bit in here. Not really. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something else. So now we can go to WDP. Too far. Vendors. Armor. And we can kind of do a little something like so. Got ourselves a nice little thingamabobber here. A little close to that thing. I mean, I suppose I could do that. See, how does that look? Turn off my highlighting because the darkened light at the moment is kind of bugging me. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that register won't work then because the suit of armor here is kind of in the way. Here, take you. We're gonna move you over here. This is just, you know, some shelving and some tools, and yeah, I think I like that. That works much, much better. Okay. And I know we got some rain and some thunder going, but I kind of like the sound of it, so we're gonna leave it for the moment. Scooch you on over. Perfect. Alright. It is getting pretty dark, so there we go. Now we can see and we can function. And I see that I'm going to have to put some fake ground or something in here because we're too much of a slope. So let's stick with CVC, maybe. No, that's USO. Go into Deadlands. Clips. Let's see if we can find something that'll work for us. It's awfully big. That'll kind of help to hide it. But not really. Well, that's the right texture. Let's, yeah, let's do... Okay, not that one. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, got a corner piece here. Excellent. I like the guy from Mortal Kombat there for a second. Perfect. Almost. Son of a monkey. Alright, now we're gonna go for the round guy. Drop that in there. Alright, that helps. Maybe we can do the same over here. Or, oh no, you're using like really tiny brick. I was thinking maybe I can just build my own brick wall. Maybe we can cheat. Let's see. I'll go to shell kit, shared wall parts. Actually, you know what? There might even be in here in Deadlands. Back this way. Maybe not. Get here. Somewhere in here. Exactly what I'm looking for. Of course, I don't remember. And maybe someday I will, actually put some effort into planning what I am doing before a video, so that we don't run into this kind of stuff. Oh, but where's the fun and adventure in that, right? Alright, let's do that. That should help. Maybe we can get this to blend a little better. Drop that in there. Hey, that's not too shabby. Boom, just like that. Love it. Let's see, do we really need that? Not really. Okay. We're going to take this out. And I'm going to use some other rando texture. Y'all. No. Really, these things? Oh, yeah, because they're just dead walls. But still, it would be nice if they, like, snapped to each other. Just to make my life a little easier. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright. Without spending forever doing this. Let's go back to that guy. Maybe. Come out here. Yeah, see. Alright. I think we do kind of need... let's see what else we got. Maybe I can just put, like, foundation piece in or something. This guy. Look at that. Maybe there used to be like a regular wall here. Let's turn that around then. That kind of crumbled down. That. Like that much better. Alright, so we got that. Got that. Got a little gap in there. Who cares? That works. Back in here. Not too concerned. I'm going to drop some chain link in there, so hang on a moment. Actually, let's go back to the barbed wire. Just gonna shove that in there. Like so. Alright, let's... Actually, yeah, right there I do want some regular chain link. Where'd you go? There you are. Not that. It is kind of cool, though. But not practical. We need one that doesn't have... Do we have one that doesn't have a top bar to it? That sort of doesn't. Okay. Use that. Nice. Alright. Onward. And we got this corner here. Which? Back. Where was that? Deadfalls extra. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Oh, I probably could have used that. Well, colors. Well, it's pretty similar. All right. Anyway, let's see if we get something that matches that guy there. Nope. Nope. Ooh, like all those too. All right, back into here because I think there was one. Yeah, there we go. All right, we could do something like this. Kind of blend this in here. Best we can. That. Nice. And we'll get the same treatment over here. I guess the same thing, because just reverse it. And get that straight corner there. Let's stick this out just a little. Grab it and fine tune it. I have to do the other one I see too. Let's go ahead. That looks pretty decent. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. And then this one, I'm gonna scooch about there. And you can see we got some sort of weird conflict thing going. Actually, no, I think that's just the texture. Oh, cheese and crackers! The other thing. Oh, that's fine. Alright, cool. And, oh yeah, we do kind of have a little way of slipping in there. Alright. No, let's do something a little different, maybe. No. Oh. Little sections right here. Interesting. Yeah, like that's gonna help. Let's see. Those can just be pushed out of the way. Guardrail. Actually, that might kind of fit with my whole parking thing. Well, we're gonna just stick this in here like so. That. No, actually, that is kind of floating in the air. We might have to stick some something in there. Actually, you know what? Since this was like some sort of parking building, I could just put a section of floor in place. So let's go back to Deadlands. Not Deadlands. Over here. And we're going to go to grounds. And something like that. Nice. Just going to stick this in here. This was part of the actual ground of the original building. That. Nice. Cool. Alright, now we just got that little gap up top. I guess it's not necessary, but for me, in my head, I like these things to be closed off for maximum protection. I see that we have a hole there, so we're gonna have to fix that. Let's see. I would love to put some of these in there, but I don't feel like messing with trying to make them wall textures. Oh, you know what? Actually, just to help make this a little more realistic, throw a little crumbly brick debris around this place, just to really add some snaz. That's too big. Yeah, give me that guy. You know what? Yeah, let's stick with the little ones because getting too tall. Let's just do that. Nice. Alrighty. Wood? Do we want to put some wood in there too? You know what? Why not? We're here. We're having some fun. Break out the wood. Is good. Okay. What else we got? Metal. Actually, you know what? Wait, these are all gonna be flat, aren't they? Oh no, here we go. I'm gonna plaster one of these bad boys on here. Let's turn that. There we go. Hey. Actually, you know what? I like something rusty. Yeah. There we go. Stuck that one on the inside versus on the outside. Cool. Alright. What else we got? Ooh! Love it. Alright. Let me turn that off now because I need it. This is going to look like some of the original building lath for the walls that used to be here. We'll just kind of pop some of this in place like so. Get our triangular shaped thingies lined up a little bit. So we need a little guy. We got a little guy. Oh, there we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. Get those lined up. Boom. And then for ships and bibbles, we're gonna stick one, rando one, just on the inside of this one here, like that. Perfect. Okay. Oops. We're actually gonna stick to this. We're gonna go back into our stores, armor deco. There we go. Now we can start putting some stuff in here. You know what? No, that's too close to the register. We're gonna, let's see what else we got in here. Ooh. Oh, never mind. Just gonna stick some of these random things around. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got that plate. Perfect. Okay, what else we got? Oh, that's pretty neat. Stick this on the ground over here. Maybe. Yeah, why not? Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. You can add on to it. You know what? We're gonna end up covering up some of what we've done. Or are we? Could stick this on the front, but what do you think? Should we stick this on the front here? Let's put it down and have a look-see. It's not bad. Definitely gotta align this a little better. Definitely makes it, oh jeez. Alright, we're on an angle, that's why. Okay. Dumb. Definitely makes it stick out. No puns intended. Tweak here. So, okay. Yeah, no, not liking it there. Alright, let's try this side. Even after all that work we went through, but it'll still look pretty cool from the inside. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's try over here. I mean, the bricks are really, really different. Too far up. There we go. Let's bring that up one more. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of leave that and stick another store back here or something. At some point. Okay, cool. What else we got? That's pretty neat. Tools? We need some extra tools. I mean, I know I already got some hanging. Maybe we stick them over here. There we go. Something like that. Alright, that works. Alright, what did I have towards the beginning? I had yeah, that thingamabobber. I think we're out of room, though. So I got that in here. What do you think? Should we put this here instead? Or do we want to try to squeeze one of these in on an angle? Let me turn my workshop grid off. And let's see if we can get this in over here on an angle. Get stuck on my own things here. Down. Actually, I kind of like that better. Okay. So we're going to stick that there. And we're going to take an old Slim Jim here. We're going to snap into it right there. Let's check our door. Okay. So. I gotta fill in that gap up there. Not a problem. You're rocking and rolling. Alright, I need some clear weather. It's kind of bugging me now. World weather clear. Thank you. Hey, if only it was that easy in real life. Okay. So, I think I might stick with some of that wire lath stuff. There we go. Oh, where did I find that? I think grounds? It was here in the metal. Probably. I think so. There we go. Need a big hunka chunka. It's too big of a hunka chunka. It's still too big. Ah, crap. Alright. I'm gonna go back to... Yeah, this guy here. I'm about halfway, because we gotta meet this one. We might start with that one. Work off of that. Back that guy off a little bit, like right there. Perfect. You got a little gap, but nothing anybody can really fit through. So we do have that little gap under the door. Maybe we'll stick, I think in here we have mounds. Somewhere I have mounds. Oh wait, no, that was in grounds. Back over here. Yaw. Oh, actually, you know what? We got more sections of floor. We find a really small one. Go back into here. Oh. Nice. We're gonna throw this guy in here. That's gonna be perfect. Now he'll close that gap. Haha, that's a funny sound for chain link door opening. Whatever. Cool. So I don't think this is an assignable thing here. No. So we're gonna have to put one in. So let's go back to stores. Get ourselves an armorer. And let's see, we can give him a chair. But no, we don't want a lazy guy. Level 1 sitting. Let's see. No, we don't want any sitting dudes. Not for this. Why is everybody sitting? Alright, standing. There we go. Counter. Where's my thing? Oh, I don't... What? You're telling me I don't have enough bottle caps? What are you talking about? Do I really not? Okay, hang on. Oh, wow. I really don't have a lot of bottle caps. But I think I had enough to do the thing. I don't know. Alright, not a big deal. You just go to regular store. Armor. It's not as pretty. Alright, back over here. This. Level 1, 3. Oh, really? It's telling me the same thing? Oh, wait, no, I have it. Alright, there we go. Never mind. Excuse me, door. And... there we go. We got a mat. Stick it, just about there. Are also kind of floating. So, just for some realism, we'll stick another little section of grounds in here. Whoa. Yeah, that dude. That. Perfect. Okay. Now we need another poison. Let's go ahead and come out here. And let's make a person cheat. Game. Workshop. Spawn settler. Rando. Don't care what you are. Rando. Hello. There we go.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Oh, I hate that accent. Oh! And our thing is messed up now. You. Ah, crud. Hang on. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, you. Back over here.
Got it.
Get to work, slave. Make me some armor. It's so weird that it's showing that like that. Alright, come on. Get over in there.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, anyway, let's put our door back in place. Excellent. Now we need some sort of signage for that. Let's go to... I don't know, USO decorations. Wall decorations. Signs. Signs, hello. Frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's that? Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Liquors, not yet. We're gonna have a liquor store at some point. Not right now. For rent. No, this is not for rent. Hard hat. Do you need a hard hat to get in there? I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Nothing. Shoot. Alright. We're gonna go into... Oh, let's see if we got any signs in here. Where are we going? There we go. Comics, posters, signs... Housewares... Nope, not really military surplus. Ah, lame. Billboards. Small. So do you have anything that talks about armor? Probably not. Nope. Alright. Let's see. Crystal Pistol Gentlemen's Club. Interesting. Duck and Cover Diner. Oh, general store. Jack Bean. Love it. That's not cool. I could make my own. This is actually a really cool mod. I've used it a couple times in the past. If you want some really neat individual neon signs, Alright, we'll check home record. If not, then I guess I'm just going to go for regular one. Yeah, all we have for this one is just the open sign, which... meh. Alright. You know what? Let's check this one. Signage. Basic. General store. Not stick this to the side of your vehicle there, person. Whatever. I don't know. That looks terrible. Trading post. It's too big. I could make them big, smaller. Oh, that's all I got. Okay, hang on. Armor. There we go. Perfect. Stick that bad boy right up here. You know what? Hang it down a little low, because I just got an idea. Go ahead and put that like that. Alright, cool. So that one's curved. I like that. That's makes it a little interesting. Oh, geez, we're not even touching the thing there. Oh, no! I touched the wrong thing. Careful what you touch, folks. Whoop, 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 in there. Alright, cool. So... go back to CVC. Go to resources. Lights. If I can find what I'm looking for. Ah, that'll do, donkey. Alright, let's let's lock that in like so. Nice. But it's not centered. It's gonna be on the M. Perfect. Alright. I really like that. That's pretty cool. Back that off just a little. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Alright, we got ourselves an armory. Now, go ahead and get ourselves maybe a medical clinic, like right here. You first enter, so if you need medical services right away. Let's see, what do we have for medics? That's kind of neat. Oh, that one's got a little chunky cross thing on it. That's kind of cool. Turn that off. Let's get my nerves again. Stick that maybe there. I'll bring it on in. Oh, look, it's got a skeleton. Awesome. Love it. Alright, what else we got? No. Ooh. That's kind of neat. Maybe we'll make an operating room behind the basic medic section. And we'll cover it with a bunch of curtains and stuff. That's cool. Alright. Of course, we need... no. Yeah! These dudes. Something. We're going to stick this guy here, maybe. Oh, why are you so high? Hang on. I'm going to dip that down to the ground. There we go. And we're going to bring this over, too. Actually, let's back that up. cool. I mean, we'll have a little gap here, but I don't think that really matters. So, let's see. Actually, you know what? I can use some of these things in here at the moment. Let's go ahead and put... Yeah, we'll put some stuff out here for your general patronage. Alright. And keep the good stuff back here. And the thing so the doctor can keep it to themselves. Extra skeleton in case we want it. Ooh, there we go. Now we're rocking. But we'll have to do the same thing. We're gonna have to build ourselves a floor. But for now, we're just gonna kind of scoop it up right there. And we're gonna do a matching floor to that. Hang on 2 seconds. We're gonna go to G2M, and you are using, yeah, that beach floor. Perfect. I'm gonna lock this in here. Up just a smidge. Now we want this floor because it's got big gaps in between for all the blood to run down. Yeah, I said it. Oh, that is perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything more. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into this. We're gonna need, let me turn my floor snapping on. Perfect. Need a cart with some stuff on it. We'll just stick that there randomly. Yeah, kind of like that. We'll kind of round this off a little. This one's not too hygienic, though. Not that I really care, to be honest. I mean, they're not doing surgery. Oh, yeah, we gotta have an arm. I'm just gonna, like, randomly put this, like, right here on this cart. Just because. Wheelchair? No, we'll stick that here just in case they, just make it here and we can plop them in and wheel them over. And we'll stick some stuff on our counter here, too. Okay, that's getting on my nerves. Just stick that here. Just a smidge. That works. Alright, what else we got? Okay, I'm gonna go back to that rusty table, I think. Yeah, just to help close that off. Turn our surface snap back on. Just kind of throw that in there. Now we gotta wall this off. I was thinking curtains, but I'm just gonna do some walls. So let's go into... metal. Yeah, because we're gonna get metal. Nice. That looks really cool. And we're gonna do the same over here. We're gonna put this guy here on that side. Oh yeah. Love it. Cool. Have this that over there too. Ooh, can. To cover up all that wood in the background. But, I mean, that's not exactly a bad thing. It does make it look a little more sterile. Let's see, I should, do I have a half wall that's not a door? Oh, yeah, right there. Alright, cool. I know it kind of defeated the purpose of the whole thing that I put in here, but I don't care. Alright, that works. So now we got ourselves a little surgery center, and we got ourselves the little thingamabobber there. Actually, you know what? Put front door here. Some sort. Ah, there we go. That's a little better. Alright, turn that off because that's obviously not working for me. Actually, you know what? Since we got that texture like that, we're gonna use the, yeah, the thingamabobber here. Patch, patch. No, not that one. G2M. There we go. And yeah, the cabin. Then we could probably really make it work. Oh yeah. Stick that in there like so. And do that. Possibly. Or there we go. That like that. So if they come in here and they're like, oh, geez, we're going to die, then we can throw them right into there. Cool. Now do we have a triangle for that? Pillar? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh, yeah. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, I can see you fighting. So let's scooch you on over like so. That works too. Well, let's, yeah, do that maybe. Alright, cool. Don't really care about the little tiny gaps. It's no big deal. Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Oops, decoration. Not quite what I'm looking for. Check in here so we can finish this guy off. Whoa. Small one that fits in there. I get so distracted sometimes. I see something neat. I'm like, ooh, shiny. Okay. Dead posters. Not really. Good, no. Alt tech did. Oh yeah, let's put that on here. Really? Alright. There we go. Forget it. No, it's not working. No, you're not working. Okay, anyway. Fresh kill, fresh grill. I like that. Let's see. Alright, onward. Vault signs. Interesting. Whoa. Never seen these before. Neat. Could use those a million times over different builds. Let's see. Alright, I know there's something somewhere, but we're gonna just have to on. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can stick this on here. Why not? People know. Nah, alright. Oops. Got all that. Back over here. Signs. Billboards? Nah, I'm gonna waste any more time on that. Is it branded? Not really. Onward. I know exactly what I'm looking for, but I don't remember where the heck it is. Definitely wouldn't be in there. I know I've seen it a million times. Probably even during this video. Of course, I don't remember where. Let's see. Landmarks, not safety. Vendor. I mean, yeah, we could use this on here. I'll stick that there. Let's see. Stick this up here for now, I guess. I'll put that there. Oh, that'll have to do for now. I mean, that sign's not even attached to anything. Whoa! There we go. Stick that up there. Yeah, eventually I'll find the sign I'm looking for and do that. You know what, let's back that off. Put that, like, right there. Nice. And to finish that off, because now that I'm looking at it, it definitely needs a little ramp of some sort. So let's go back into here, sloped. So it's a little guy. Yeah. That. Perfect. Now we can take that and just stick it here around the corner or something. Like that a little better than the outside. That way you don't have a wet seat in case your leg's about to fall off or something. Awesome! We're getting some headway here. Got all this space to fill though, so we're gonna have to get really creative with stores and whatnot. Cool. Alright folks, that's gonna do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, don't get irradiated.